jack on my back like armor. Brick lane brawler, cold like lager. Teeth like real print on jagged. Spit barbed wire, tongue all hammered. Great day grit in my blood that drizzle. Pug fight stories in each old chisel. Bell goes off, that blood force gospel. Snap like a clothesline folded. Hostile, wiggers, who's up? Hear that mama when I step through. Whole arena shaking, they know what I'm here to do. Bang, who's up? Every forward, every score is true. Bring the records back.
How it is that here I am the one, the only, none other than that is right. Indeed, of course, I am. UK's finest Ricky J is right here in the People Wrestling Channel. And this is week 15 of my Monday Night Raw preview watch along. So go ahead. So if you want to come on a call match, let me know. Remember to share, like, subscribe, do all those cool things, all those good things. Do let me go ahead and put up that. So I'm a little blown up here. But as always, throughout this, it will not be very time. There'll be people's snack time as I left. Just walking down on a few snacks. The big dog, the road dog, the people push the JYD dog is already out GTSing. As the warmth and the heat is felt in this room, I will crack open the people's window like glaciers and there's some stone cold weather throughout. Also, I will exit stage left, maybe get a little blown up, so go off to the people's side, put the people's head onto the people's pillow. Do not worry, I'm not GTSing quite yet. But I may go off, send some trash away, do the dumps to Drozzy. Take the people's toilet break, take the people's pee break, and then be back on like a rival entrance to crazy way by presents. But I ask you, who walks away with a chicken dinner, head high, smile on their face, thinking of the winner's shirt and purse, all raising victory, victorious, all so glorious. And how do we kick off the show? We'll be someone on the stick, on the mic, getting their feelings felt, their words out to the WB Universe, the fans on hand, wanting a conflab, a conversation, a natter, a chin wag, or it be in the ropes, between those ropes, in the square circle, pacing the camera with some wrestling action, doing their thing on the mat. We go ahead and take us to the people's water. Don't get to do the commentary with the A-ring announcements. You may even see a Triple H water spit. You may see here on the People's Wrestling Channel. As always, I will be writing down notes of results, the outcomes of finishes, the next episode of the People's Wrestling Podcast. And yes, you've got Michael Cole. Yes, you've got Corey Graves. You've got Uni Stealth, the one, the other, keeping up the excitement, keeping up the energy of none other than UK's finest Ricky J here. So go ahead and show your love, appreciation, and acknowledgement. To get a pinfall count of 3 shout-outs. I mean, the People's Wrestling Channel Hall of Fame. That again, the People's Wrestling Channel Hall of Fame. It is easy, it is simple. Show your love, appreciation, and acknowledgement in the description for 14 T's Goldman's 1 throughout 2026. Number 6, Wyatt 6. 2026, number 6, Wyatt 6. Many warm days, many birthdays, big days, many days to celebrate. And when you make your friends jealous, when after you down Neuro Boulevard, excuse me, down to Ronnie Drive, Neuro Boulevard, it's a SmackDown hotel. Running after you, asking, where did you get that t-shirt? And you can tell them, Protein T's Goldman. Do you want the best there is, the best there was, the best there will be, best in the world, top notch, V1R, you don't want to be the 2s, you want to be the 1s. So Goldman's 1 is for you as the superstars rocking up in the backstage area, rocking up to his house on Monday Night Raw. So once again, throughout this, it will not be Vader time, it will be people's snack time. As a laser strike, I've done a few snacks. As a warm, the heat is felt in this room, I will crack open the people's window. I will glaciers sending some stone cold weather throughout. I may exit stage left, send some trash away of Duke the Dumpster Drowsy, taking the people's pee break and be back on like a royal entrance to greet you way my presence, but making his big grand entrance as the reigning, defending world champion CM Punk as we crank up the volume to 11 to laser focus in. And remember, once again, you've got Michael Cole, you've got Corey Graves, you've got the unique style, the one deal other than UK Fridays. Ricky J here. So get in your comments, share, like, subscribe, get to the next milestone of 500, just 5 away from doing that. Get in your comments, your questions, promote yourself, get yourself on when you've got a show or a podcast or a channel to promote, go ahead and do that. When it's the intermission, the admission, as he has Run Wild Brother with the people's plug in the right hand corner, counting down those seconds, counting down the moments, as he adds Run Wild Brother. I'm going to get my stuff in, get myself over, playing my stuff, playing my bit. But do go ahead and check out everything else I've done, my Raw preview, the latest episode of the People's Wrestling Podcast, and everything else. There's a lot more coming your way, guys. So maybe to share, like, subscribe, for more if you haven't already. And if you haven't, I'm going to ask you why. But let's crank up that volume, shall we? And we are on the road to WrestleMania 42. And I still have heard from my opponent going one-on-one at the big dance, the lights on bright, the real main event of the show, the real main event of the evening, the final boss match. My Jay Bron's your opponent, Jay Bron's jabroni of an opponent. Howard Humbernickel hasn't shown his face, so Jay Bron, jabroni, Howard Humbernickel, show up. But now on the microphone is CM Punk.
That haunt me to this day. This is Paul Bosch territory.
And one of my pictures that has taken a bump.
I always love to hear about the old timers. Never miss a chance to do so. Can't help but compare yourself against the old timers and wonder exactly how they would operate in times like this. Sometimes I dream.
Well, enjoy any of your comments, your thoughts, your predictions. I want to hear from you. Sound off. I'm doing this for you guys. Let me hear ya.
The important stuff happens when we're awake.
I'm still looking for calls that People's Wrestling Podcast don't not to be used. Let me know.
Houston, I'm awake.
I do plan on doing a quiz for WrestleMania Night 1, Night 2. There is championship. There's championship on the line, so you can walk away. Probably walk away from you. Quiz champ team gonna take in that win column. Who knows? Do you want to get involved in that quiz? Let me know.
Shockingly enough, with help from his cousins, he put me through the ringside announce table with a powerbomb. And then he strutted out very slowly, I might add. Like he was just the king of the world, and I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to get to Monday Night Raw in Madison Square Garden to get my revenge. And I showed up, cousinless, by myself, with the World Heavyweight title in these 2 fists. And I got my receipt. And I
it's like CM Punk is with her thigh, a brawl, a scrap, a battle here, perhaps.
Roman Reigns says he hates me. And I say good. Because if Roman hates me, that tells me I'm exactly where I need to be. fraud-checking goofs like him who hate me because I won't trade my authenticity for a...
So be here from you and get those comments in, get your thoughts and your predictions. Are you looking forward to WrestleMania? We're just 13 days away from it.
Being hated by losers is the price I pay for not being one of them.
CM Punk out here on the stick, ready and waiting to go one-on-one with the OTT, the head of the table, Roman Reigns, at WrestleMania.
I doubt it, but maybe. Are you going to be mad at me because he didn't show up because I damn near crippled him? I showed up, and I'm an old man. Old, not weak.
CM Punk saying the Roman Reigns isn't here. This is a weak promo so far.
Roman Reigns says he hates me, and I understand. I know why he hates me, but now let me take a moment to explain to everybody who bothered to show up in Houston why I hate Roman Reigns.
CM Punk on the announce desk, microphone in hand.
That is the biggest show of the year. The granddaddy of them all. And Roman, we both have the tools to climb the ladder and make it to the pinnacle of its king's sport. The difference is my tools are self-made, and they're sharpened to a deadly point through years of self-belief and hard work and sometimes spite and always sacrifice. And your tools, well, they're store-bought and they're hand-delivered and they're like you. They're plastic. See, back in the day, I was too young and stupid.
Punk is rushing Roman Reigns now.
Now I'm too rich and too old to give a damn. But I understand why this company, why TKO sends you, your beltless ass, to Jimmy Fallon. It's because you're safe and you're boring and you're plastic and you're saccharine and you're manufactured. And me, I'm dangerous because you never know what I'm going to do or what I'm going to say.
Jim was saying about Roman Reigns going to Jimmy Fallon and he's plastic and he's manufactured.
I can film half a dozen television shows and movies and never miss a day, but you use it as a crutch to not show up, and somehow these people are going to boo me when I give them the news that you're not here. You know I'm right. And when you do bother to show up, you show up late. You gleefully leave early and you puff your chest around in the back like you're the Rock.
Oh, Simple bringing up the Rock.
At least the Rock is a Hollywood superstar. Oh, I'm sorry. Was a Hollywood superstar.
The Rock was a Hollywood superstar.
You, Roman, were a champion, but that fairy tale is long over because this is pro wrestling and not cinema. See, my bloated cousin isn't on the board of directors. I don't surround myself with wise men and advocates and yes men who want to protect myself from the truth. No, my daddy wasn't a pro wrestler who gave me a favor job because I sucked at football. No.
Oh,
I have paid my
see him
dues.
taking shots at Reigns, saying he sucks at football, so that's why he's a wrestler.
You are just a buck-toothed nepo baby who ate dog food for a weird old man.
CM Punk saying about Roman Reigns eating dog food for a weird old man.
You money, so I took that and my dignity and I left, and that's why you hate me. It's because you can't control me like you control some of the people, like you control your cousins and your family. They can't control me.
CM Punk can't be controlled. This is actually a good pro. Started off a little weak, but now it's good promo, good speech, good talk, good conversation. Are we having fun yet? Asks CM Punk, the reigning, defending world heavyweight champion.
This is what you get. Roman, you can brag about how many times you've been in the main event of WrestleMania, but if me or anybody else were afforded as many opportunities as you have and sucked at the first 8 of them so spectacularly bad, we'd be fired and blackballed, but you can't blackball me. They can't blackball me. And listen up. I can gleefully stand on the bridge and blow it up because, bitch, I know how to swim. And you would think I'm done, but I'm not, because everybody's getting it tonight. Pat McAfee! You buggy-whipped arm, no-brain hillbilly. You think you can come here
Punk calling out Pat McAfee.
business of pro wrestling and run your mouth while you just wrote a check that your narrow ass can't cash. You want to talk about ticket sales? Do me a favor. Call up that agent that was foolish enough to shoehorn you into this business and this show and tell him to lower the ticket prices. I'll be damned if I'm going to have you, somebody who kicked a football for a living.
Now, from my always saying,
Talk to me
lower the ticket prices.
and putting asses in seats. You got a receipt coming to you.
Pat McAfee got a receipt coming to him. How dare he talk about ticket sales? He kicks a football for a living.
Because I want all these families to come and watch me stand on Roman Reigns' throat at WrestleMania. Because my name is CM Punk, and I have approved this message. The World Heavyweight Champion, who never shies away from controversy. In fact, he's a magnet for it. And in 12 nights, he heads into the main event at WrestleMania, defending his title against Roman Reigns.
Good way, good start to kickstart, get underway, start with proceedings, kick this one into gear here.
Sunday, I got one of those feelings called the atmosphere in the Toyota Center just shifted drastically. We got a little bit more road left before we head to Las Vegas. I don't want to miss a second. Well, Punk didn't shy away from it, but celebrities are finding themselves in some weird situations on the road to WrestleMania. Perfect example, streamer iShowSpeed last week ringside on Monday Night Raw for the Usos versus the Division's World Title in a street fight. Logan Paul looking for a bit of respite at the foot of his mother, Mrs. Paul, and unfortunately we drag iShowSpeed over the barricade. Now Speed, unaware of who is coming up behind him, would cold cock LA Knight with brass knuckles. And unfortunately, the curse of Danhausen seems to have been ruining the life of iShowSpeed as well as the Usos, because we got brand new World Tag Team Champions Logan Paul, Austin Theory, The Vision. with the assist.
Joining the commentator, Michael Collins, Corey Graves here.
Yeah, make me laugh, Steve. How'd you get in my house? With the nuts and all that? I'm just gonna need a receipt for that. Where's this dude at, man?
Casual being here in the backstage area, rocking up here.
I can't be doing this no more.
Danhausen.
For you. Oh, man, you gotta lift this curse. Come on, man, you got LA Knight breaking into my house. You got all these things happening in my life. Come on, man. I can't be doing this no more. What is that?
The human teeth, obviously. And yes, I watched your stream where LA Knight, yeah, came in and he threw you through your computer TV screen. And it was great. I had an idea. I could uncurse you if you give me your mention.
Stop playing, man.
Right.
Just unlit it. What the hell are you doing?
Adam Pierce here.
Help me unlit this curse, man. You gotta help me.
What are you talking about?
Come on, man, listen. I know I cost you the Uso titles.
Yeah.
Come on, but you gotta help me. Come on, like
But eat the people's Easter egg. Did you y'all all get an Easter? Did you get? How many Easter eggs did you get? Let me know. Was it one? Was it two? Was it 619? Was it 316? Yeah, what? Austin Theory, Logan Paul rocking up on the scene.
Yeah, listen, Speed. LA Knight threw you through your own computer. As far as I'm concerned, that's unforgivable. Man, I'm leaving. Leaving? I'm leaving. That's a great idea. Where do you think you're gonna go? Where do you think you're gonna go? Hey, newsflash! You're screwed. LA Knight hates you. The Usos hate you. Everyone hates you. That's just me being honest. Your only safe space around here is with us, brother. The vision. Yeah, 100%. Speed. The parking lot, you're not safe. No, this is Houston. With us, you are. Yeah. So guess what? You're going with us. You're going with us. You're going with us. You're going now. That is a terrible idea.
And up next, well, first up here, first piece of action is
Wanted, but I guess he's going to be out here for this match. There could be worse places for Axo Speed to be hanging out.
it is LA Knight here versus Austin Theory. Who you got? Well, coming by I Show Speed.
It's live next on Monday Night Raw. You know, you think Speed would have learned his lesson after he got speared out of his shoes at the Rumble by Braun Breaker a couple of years back. Well, it doesn't strike me that ISO Speed is here to cause any trouble or cause any drama. The man just has bad luck. He's been cursed, for God's sake.
He already caused trouble and drama last week and cost the Usos the tag titles. And
Coming on, commercial break here.
He got thrown through his computer.
Cooking the right hand corner, counting down those seconds, counting down those moments, and they go ahead and play. Well, you already know. These
division. Now a two-time tag team champion.
Give me 1 second. Got it right in the description. Check it out. Presented Gomez 1 again. Presented Gold Man's 1.
The 29th of May in Barcelona. Of course, we're in Turin, Italy for back-to-back nights, Clash in Italy.
And do check out this.
understood the assignment.
Not even like, share, subscribe, like, yeah, subscribe.
I show Speed may win a championship if he hangs around long enough. For sure, if he wants to be out here. He's a bit nervous as we if you had been cursed by Danhausen, you would be nervous.
Austin Theory out here first, awaiting your arrival.
He did.
From down the People's Ramp, LA Knight, yeah.
And look at the growth since then. Maybe he should have learned his lesson. Stop dressing like a prime model. I mean, I think he got that. He does look better now. Kill Tony WrestleMania to take place at Dolby Live at Park MGM in Las Vegas on Saturday, April 18th at 9 p.m. Pacific as part of WrestleMania 42 week in Las Vegas. Tickets for Kill Tony WrestleMania are on sale now via Ticketmaster. One half of the new tag champs in the ring, Austin Theory. Logan Paul was tag partner at ringside along with I Show Speed, who was a bit reluctant to come out here. Speed sweating bullets, Michael Cole. Let's call it what it is. It just dawned on me. Did Speed know who Theory's opponent was? Doesn't look like it. And in fact, Speed's actually talking to himself out here. The lump in his throat looks like he tried to swallow a basketball a second ago. The young man looks terrified with good reason. LA Knight broke into the man's mansion. Cole. Listen, it wasn't like LA Knight wasn't provoked. Oh, it wasn't like the megastar. He got knocked out last week when this idiot picked up thrust up and hit him in the face. That's what you do. Not break and enter. You call the police for that sort of thing. You file a lawsuit. It's 2026, Cole. So I Show Speed looking on for this LA Knight versus Austin Theory one-on-one match tonight as we get underway. I do want to send congratulations out to the brand new NXT champion, Tony.
Now let's only match on the way. Here we go. Let's go. Let's get to it, shall we? Austin Theory versus LA Knight. Who you got?
Time in 3 years, these
Going up on title.
got one-on-one in a matchup, and a lot has happened between LA Knight and the Vision.
Theory thrown into the corner.
Aware that this is a much different Austin Theory than he faced 3 years ago. This is the man who now refers to himself as the pressure because Austin Theory has learned to embrace the pressure of being a WWE superstar.
What that was, the botch.
He's accountable for his own actions.
Picked us or something.
World Tag Team Champions as a result. You know, Corey, I touched on this last week. I talked to Theory a little bit about this pressure thing. And he said that when he was young, and
Get more people's water here. Big hits off by LA Knight. Super slam. Another one. Showing off his power again. Sending out and crushing to the canvas. Austin to the floor. He's already built to the top floor. Therefore, the top side of the side.
That was pressure. And he's finally learned how to use the pressure in his favor. And he believes it makes him a better athlete today. I think to a degree that youthful indiscretion possessed at that time by Theory might have helped him out. He's not as intimidated, not as respectful as perhaps he should have been. And it did lead him to some success. But now Theory's a much more complete package, more complete wrestler, as LA Knight's finding out firsthand. And let's not forget, here's a man who only a few years removed from beating John Cena at WrestleMania. Exactly. Yet for some reason we want to gloss over all that like this is some brand new young man. Austin Theory has already accomplished as much in his career as many do throughout their entire runs in this business. Now, suplex into the
Goodbye, Theory. Oh, no, one count there.
Theory, especially since aligning himself with Heyman in the Vision, is the confidence and the attitude. There's no more laughing, no more goofing around. Theory is all business. I definitely agree. I think the focus of Austin Theory on a whole new level and it's serving him very, very well. That sort of focus can be contagious. I mean, Logan Paul is benefiting as a result. Logan couldn't have won the titles all by himself. LA Knight dropping Theory to the floor. LA Knight, someone who just can't seem to shake the Vision from his life as he sends Theory into the timekeeper's area.
Russian still to the force of the south side outside. In control, rocking and rolling, sending Theory into the time keepers area.
LA Knight continuing the assault in the timekeepers area. Knight just has more time for the division. Everything that this group has put him through for months on end. Not to mention that tsunami to a car. They took the word threat out of his career was nearly ended by Big Bronson Reed. That's not the kind of thing you just forgive and forget.
Oh!
In theory,
Theory's only 9 to the ring post. Theory's going to take over, get back into this. Swing the momentum to his side, turning it right for himself as he tries to stay on LA Knight. Yeah.
Austin Theory realized at that particular moment, LA Knight was not a threat, so Theory was free to bask in the adulation of the WWE fans. You know, I mentioned what Heyman thought about winning this, the tag team titles for June for Austin Theory and Logan Paul. Really, this is a very important moment in their career.
Oh, big hold on by Theory, taking it to LA Knight. Yeah.
Not guaranteed, but you're more likely to have a spot at the WrestleMania weekend if you are the title holder in WWE. We saw that happen with Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, Trick Williams at WrestleMania. Bayley has finally earned her opportunity at WrestleMania. She'll be a part of the Fatal 4-Way tag team match. Bayley in action later on tonight. Well, you have to imagine Jimmy and Jay Uso are going to let last week's victory stand without fighting for it. The 9-time tag team champions would love to avenge their losses. Their most famous arena 1 week ago.
Ah, big one. Delicious by Knight. Does it flip into the Cabal when you get? But it's part of the program, the episode of the program. I shouldn't even slot him even grind to a halt, but it is not, and he's continually going along here. Action flowing nicely to the Austin Theory and LA Knight. Yeah.
Austin Theory in complete control. This one, sharp left hand between the eyes of the megastar.
Theory talking trash here, but totally taken over on LA Knight. Yeah, up for a big suplex, maybe. Now something that from happening.
Good matchup here on Monday Night Raw in front of over 11,000 in Houston. LA Knight versus one half of the new tag champs, Austin Theory. Logan Paul's at ringside and shows height, shows speed. He saw back. Nice neck breaker. We're on the road to WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen. 12 nights a week from Saturday.
It's 12 nights, William. My apologies. It's 12 nights, not 13 at all. 12. Double 6. A tag team duo, tag team strap, tag team championship of days to go. Knight firing back, big right hand on to Theory.
Now LA Knight set across the ring. Third Gravy the Brave.
Start looking like sweet by Knight. Yeah.
Nice neck breaker. Cover. Great cover. Forcing Theory to get down there and a count of 2. Brother! Something certainly resembling panic.
Logan chewing on Theory saying zone in.
Tag team championship duo being manhandled by the megastar. One thing you oh Lord, what a left! Logan, did you think
Theory's gonna come back into this now? Oh! What a blockbuster. He's in 1, 2, Theory. Knight kicking out, rolling the shoulder up, rolling that shoulder out, looking to fight another day here, perhaps.
Momentum you gather in another great move by Theory. You don't want to lose tonight. You want to keep that momentum going, especially with WrestleMania less than 2 weeks away. Absolutely. been said many times that your first defense is the toughest. And this isn't a title defense. This is certainly a possibility to derail the tag champs on the road to WrestleMania. LA Knight able to duck behind and clothesline will now send Theory over the top rope. And now LA Knight with Logan Paul screams at Theory.
Actually built to the floor again, to the outside.
In the eyes of LA Knight. We're in the home of the NBA's Rockets. Dribble the skull of Theory off our announce table. Knight staring right at Logan.
His head being bounced off the announce table. Another one, just a god measure.
I'm back on title duty, Cole. And Logan Paul trying to sneak his way into things and had to sidestep Knight. Knight needs to stay focused on the task at hand, that being Austin Theory. Don't worry about Logan Paul. Don't worry about ISO speed. Speed saying, I'm not doing anything wrong. Right now, LA Knight's like a dog chasing a car. Oh! Logan Paul just shows speed at Knight. I saw Logan trip. You okay? Logan Paul tripped. I think there was a cable. So are you watching? There's no cable out there. There's nothing. Logan Paul on purpose threw speed in the Knight.
Run out to ISO for that speed, running to the back. Running from the Usos.
You got nowhere to go. Jimmy and Jay are here. Speed cost them the tag titles.
Oh, no, we need it. That's what he.
Caught. Speed screaming at Paul, help me, help me. Logan, Theory from behind.
1, 2, oh, Steve Seaway snatching away there for him. Here we go, winner, Austin Theory.
Pleading his case. One place, wrong time again.
Oh, the Usos got hold of actual speed now.
And Logan Paul intercepting speed and dragging him out of harm's way. That's what friends are for. Last week and this week. Let me guess, you're going to blame his mother next as well.
Looking in series saving actual speed.
Don't you boys go anywhere. Don't you go a damn place. And while I'm at it, Adam Pearce, watch yourself out here right now, yeah.
Now and then Adam Pearce to come make his way out here.
Adam Pearce, knock, knock. I got a little something for you. Right now. You look at these two men standing in the ring with me, the Usos. These guys were the tag team champions. You got Speed all of a sudden coming in here, costing them tag team championships. You look at me in here with Austin Theory tonight, trying to get a little bit of revenge. And once he do, he cost me the match with Austin Theory. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I mean, I got the perfect place for a match this big. I'm talking WrestleMania.
Filling out one in a match at the Mania of Wrestling, the Super Bowl of Wrestling. The grand of all, the showcase of the Immortals.
Whether you want to or not, you're in this, and you really stepped in it, because you're in this with the Usos, eh? And you were in this with LA Knight. So I want to know what you got to say, Adam Pearce. What are you going to say? You won a 6-man tag at WrestleMania. Is that right, LA Knight? Logan Paul, are you willing to step in the ring at WrestleMania in a 6-man tag? Hey, Speed, I told you should have went home, but now you're going to WrestleMania because it is official. Oh, yes.
What's up? We're getting a WrestleMania LA Knight Usos versus Astro Speed, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory.
Well, Speed stepped in it now. This is all Danhausen's fault somehow.
Still believe in that crazy reverse stuff.
I have no reason not to. You know, they say revenge is a dish best served cold. Well, in LA Knight, the Usos case, revenge may be best served on the grandest stage of them all, Las Vegas, WrestleMania. What a huge 6-man. I hope Speed's going to be all right.
You know, I want to switch gears because I want to touch on something that CM Punk got into a little bit earlier tonight. Pat McAfee has kicked off a lot of people in WWE and around the world. I was angry at what went down this past Friday night. I was disappointed. There's no doubt that people know my relationship with Cody Rhodes over the past 15 to 20 years, best of friends. But also the man who sat in that chair for a number of years, Pat McAfee. He and I were like this, as close as brothers, which makes what happened this past Friday night one of the most surreal.
They're filling with Corey Graves and Michael Cole.
Disappointing things that I have ever sat through in nearly 30 years here in WWE. And there was so much I wanted to say, I decided to take a step back and see what the end game is and how this all plays out. Let's show you what I'm talking about from Friday night on SmackDown.
Cody Rhodes is going home from WrestleMania 42 empty freaking handed. Because Cody Rhodes, you are not together.
Believe it or not, what Randy Orton did last month, turning on Cody Rhodes. As you guys go ahead and take a look at this.
Again, I just don't know what to think. And the question is, what role, if any,
All right, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe.
Main event at WrestleMania. A story nearly 20 years in the making. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, defending the undisputed WWE Championship against the man who wants to win it for a 15th time, Randy Orton at WrestleMania. There's a man who's got a WrestleMania match as well. Finn Balor will take on Dominic Mysterio, but first he has to go through Dominic's Judgment Day, brother.
So up next, we're going to another match here. Of course, it is. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. It is Finn Balor versus Gentleman. I don't know who you got.
Jackie Redmond here with Los Americanos, who are set to compete in 6-man tag team action later tonight. And guys, this really all stems from your clear frustrations about not being involved in the ladder match at WrestleMania. So I was curious if
Primero, como siempre, quiero preguntarles ¿cuántos paisanos están aquí esta noche?
WrestleMania? No Americanos?
Your interview time conducted by Kathy Kelly. Los Americanos getting some interview, some air time here.
Venta, este es un fan de Chaparro, y Dragon Lee. No tiene cultura. Y same for you, Javan Evans. Bésame mucho.
Bésame culo!
For not Kathy Kelly, my apology, Jackie Redmond, and of course El Grande.
Just like I said before, without a grande americano, this match is nothing but a disgrace. So we, chingones, should do something about that. Vámonos, chicos.
Thank you for the time and the honesty. Good luck in your match later tonight. Los Americanos set to compete in six-man tag team action tonight here on Monday Night Raw. With that, let's send it back to ringside.
Thanks, Jackie.
JD McDonough making his way out here first.
So Finn Balor gets Dominic at WrestleMania, but he's got a massive score, Corey, to settle with this man as well, JD McDonough. Betrayal on a whole new level. Of course, Finn Balor being a mentor to JD McDonough for many, many years. JD's actually credited Finn Balor with teaching him what he needed to know to succeed in this industry.
We are on that commercial break here.
Used to be and how fractured it's become.
If you're going to get your comments in, we're 44 minutes into the show. No comments as of yet.
We're just 12 days away from WrestleMania.
The WrestleMania moment that I will never forget. Nobody in a million years would be able to guess this one. WrestleMania 22, Allstate Arena, Chicago, Illinois. And I was an extra that day. And I rode to the ring on a gangster car. I stood outside the ring and I watched Triple H and John Cena go nose to nose. It helped me see the path forward to the future that I would eventually breathe life into. I think about that moment every day I walk into work.
You know, WrestleMania begins a week from Saturday. And, of course, the first hour on Saturday will be live on ESPN2, the entire show on the ESPN app. And then Sunday, the first hour live on ESPN proper. The rest of the night
Is JD McDonough ready for this one or what?
in Las Vegas, where Judgment Day will finally implode. Finn Balor out for revenge against the new de facto leader of the Judgment Day, the AAA Mega Champion, the King of the Luchadors, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. The mission tonight for JD McDonough is simple. Get a head start on Finn. Soften him up for Dirty Dom.
Here comes the Balor. Oh! Come here, Zero. I can Finn Balor before the bell.
Balor being blamed on for being excited to get the upper hand on someone who skilled as Balor, and now JD McDonough.
JD McDonough trying to take advantage. Oh, he's sent head first into the ring post.
Balor cannot wait to get his hands on Dominic, and this may have backfired. You can say that again. Balor wants to pull the dagger out of his own back.
Oh, Balor going up to Dominic now.
JD, Liv, Roxanne, the entire Judgment Day. Member of Judgment Day.
JD coming in, running this minute to the official match, I don't think. Ah, Dominic Mysterio tagging Finn with the Triple A Mega title to the back of the back.
Now JD handing Dominic a steel chair. This harkens back to the reason they kicked Balor out of the group when Dominic wanted the hammer brought to him.
Dominic the steel chair. Trying to take out, trying to lay out, trying to wear out Finn Balor. Dominic Mysterio standing tall, being the man he can.
This is typical Dominic. Right out of his playbook. Using others to help him out, to do his dirty work, doing nothing on his own. I would say Dirty Dom did plenty of damage on his own. JD McDonough was just all too eager to assist. Two men eager to rid WWE of Finn Balor once and for all at WrestleMania.
I promised all of you I would redefine the term diva, and I am very proud to say that I sure have done that.
AJ is so smart.
To being the best in the world.
So they showed the video package to hype Becky Lynch, AJ Lee at Mania. Again, video packages do very well produced. Okay. Please have done something as a sit-down interview. Mago Cole interviewed AJ Lee earlier today.
I speak for the whole WWE universe when I say I can't believe that you're actually sitting here, a couple of weeks away from your first WrestleMania in 11 years. So how are you feeling?
It's a lot. It's surreal to be back after all this time.
There he is, the worst.
Becky Lynch interrupting.
History, Moni Michael. There he is, throwing softball questions. It's not enough for you to be the worst announcer in the history of WWE. We've had 29 years of you being a terrible announcer, and here you are.
You know what, Beck? I don't need this. Excuse me, AJ. Good luck.
So yeah. You know, one thing that he did say that was right, I can't believe you're sitting here. Because I remember your last WrestleMania. Do you remember that? Do you remember seeing me backstage and I wasn't there as an equal? I was a young upstart from NXT and I saw
Let's take a quick toilet break. But if you can hear it, enjoy this
I saw it in your eyes.
conversation, this cover between Becky Lynch and
It wasn't because you were about to go out there.
AJ Lee.
70,000 people. It was because you saw. What happened the very next day? Very next day, you quit because you knew I was coming for you. At WrestleMania, it's not going to be like it was at Elimination Chamber. You'll have no home field advantage because WrestleMania is my home.
Keep underestimating me, Becky. It's what everyone's done my entire career. Whether you believe it or not, I'm proud of you.
Proud of me? You don't get to be proud of me. You're condescending.
You shut up, because I'm still talking. I'm proud of you and everything that you've done.
Your future is here just
Business,
my legs are
locker room.
stretched.
You've made history. But none of that happened without me. Because those heights that you soared to, I shattered those glass ceilings. And those doors that you ran through, I knocked them down for you. I'm not replaceable. Because 10 years away and this company still kept calling. And those fans, they never forgot me. I know exactly who I am. I'm the Intercontinental Champion. I am your favorite
My legs a little stretch here.
I'm their favorite wrestler. And when you go home tonight, tuck your little girl into bed, and you ask her who her favorite wrestler is, she ain't gonna say Becky Lynch. She's gonna say AJ Lee. See you at Mania.
Becky Lynch throwing a fit here as AJ Lee reminding her what Josh was going to say, who her favourite wrestler is. You're going to say, not say Becky Lynch, you're going to say AJ Lee.
Intercontinental Championship is on the line as the champion. AJ Lee defends her gold against the former champion, big time Becky Lynch.
Coming up next here, it looks like Bailey is in action. Bailey and Lara Valkyrie, I would imagine.
Big match for Bailey to get in the win.
As it's going to be
to WrestleMania. He takes on one half of the tag champs, Lash Legend.
Bailey versus Lash Legend. Who you got? As we're on commercial break, you guys know what's going to happen.
Well, Bailey finally got what she wanted, Corey.
We go ahead and play this right here.
On social media. Now I can make
All right, Protein T's going to the wall. Protein T's go. There's one and Bailey taking a botch there, laughing out about it. Well, cheers, well, smiles.
She even said it. Corey, there's so much pressure, and all joking aside, listen, there's so much pressure right now on the road to WrestleMania. Bailey and Lyra with an opportunity to win the tag titles in a fatal two-way to try to build some momentum here tonight. I had an interesting conversation with Bailey earlier today that I'll get into in just a moment, which will explain where her mindset is heading into WrestleMania. No doubt Bailey's got a great deal on her mind. I mean, look at the opportunity at hand, the grandest stage of them all, the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Let's talk about how red hot the women's tag team division is. Arguably the hottest it's ever been, which is why there needs to be a fatal four-way at WrestleMania. Alicia Taylor, our ring announcer now, trying to get Bailey refocused. Bailey's having a little fun out here right now. It's good. Sometimes it's tough to stay loose before a battle. Could be a blessing in disguise.
Johnson Society writing down some notes, guys.
Bailey does have her work cut out for her tonight against the powerful last legend. I watched talking to Danhausen about what just happened. Oh, I'm sorry. Baby Dracula.
And here comes the last slider making her big entrance.
WWE World is returning to Las Vegas April 16th to 20th, and John Cena is joining The Undertaker for a live recording of 6 Feet Under on Saturday, April 18th. 2 icons, 1 stage, no script, just conversation you won't hear anywhere else. Get your WWE World tickets at WWEWorld.com. What happened to the tag team champion, Black Legend? Set to go one-on-one with Bailey tonight. Hey, the women's tag title situation heated up last.
Who's going next? This one, guys. Let me know. Get in your predictions. I want to hear your predictions right now.
Right now with the arrival of the Bellas, of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. To the surprise of basically no one, chaos would ensue on the outside. It would spill into the ring and force a disqualification. But that would not stop these 8 women from doing their best to handle one another. And then things got even more heated this past Friday on SmackDown. Bailey and Lyra against Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Bliss and Flair would pick up the win, but it would be a short-lived celebration.
So he's on this one, guys. Let me know. Let me know.
The irresistible forces would arrive and impose their will on 2 sets of WrestleMania challengers. And now we're set for the fatal 4-way for the women's tag team titles at WrestleMania. Flair and Bliss, Bailey and Lyra, of course, the irresistible forces, and the Bella twins. And one note, Nikki Bella suffered that ankle injury a couple of weeks ago, and she is undergoing efforts to rehab in time to compete for the match at WrestleMania. So good luck to Nikki as she gets ready for WrestleMania 12 nights away. Hall of Famer or not, it doesn't matter. When you get to WrestleMania, you need to be 100%, especially when you're dealing with someone as powerful as Lash Legend and Nia Jax. Just ask Bailey. Down right in front of Nia Jax, who's talking trash. Quite the history between Bailey and Nia Jax. I guarantee you, Nia provided valuable pointers for Lash Legend.
In a few seconds, as Bailey taking a T-Lash Legend, taking a offense, the battle, the wrestling, the battle tour.
First time ever match.
Bailey staying on Lash Legend here. I'm going to exit stage left and we'll be back momentarily. Load up those comments for me to read when I get back. I'll be a few seconds, but Bailey in control of this one. Lash Legend get back into it as they are rocking and rolling. And they're rocking and rolling in his house on Monday night. Bailey on the top. Lash Legend moving out of the way. Coming off the high, the third rope, the high wrist stiff, but he didn't pay off. Didn't even pay no pay when not couldn't get it done. Couldn't quite get the job done as the action has gone to the floor. This one full floor lock. I continue. And we're back on your screens and people's screens momentarily.
Legend has been so impressive. I agree with you wholeheartedly, and this is a woman that we've witnessed grow from her days in NXT, coming to the WWE from the world of basketball, where she had great success. She told you to zip it. She didn't like what you were saying. The hell, I didn't talk about her anymore. I'm not going to say anything good. I actually like her now. Oh, Bailey, call this solo, Cole. Driven into the ring post. Joey styled it for us. I spent most of my career calling this place solo before you showed up. And Legend now tossing Bailey into the ring. Again, Lash Legend And the thing is, she's learned so much from Nia Jax. Not just what to do in the ring, but that attitude. Oh, what a splash! Cover! Bayley's got a kick out. Well, that's the difference. I think Lash actually arrived in NXT with the attitude. She's always had that part down. It was putting all of her tools to right use, learning to put things together, stringing together offensive sequences. She learns every time she gets in the ring, whether it be standing by Nia Jax or across the ring from someone else. Lash Legend has become a student of his business. Oh, and even when she arrived here on SmackDown, the thing you noticed about Lash is the confidence. Look at the way she's acting in the ring. Nothing seems to bother her. She always seems to be in control. She rolled outside of the ring to tell me to stop talking when I was saying good things about her. So, I mean, case in point. Laying out again. Take over. Here now is Bayley, whipped into the corner. Up over the top now, Lash, trying to scoop her up. But again, the power legend not allowing it to happen. Bayley, of course, one of the most decorated stars in the history of our business. 4 times world champ. Oh my gosh, look at this. Getting splattered.
Go ahead, guys. Load all those comments. The action is still rolling. The action is still cooking. The action is still rocking. That clock on the right-hand corner. Counting on those moments, those seconds, those mementos. The people's seconds.
So Bayley to look this ineffective.
And don't forget, guys, to get your rating in. You can wait till this is said and done and dusted into the record book. So get it in. Perhaps right now. I know there's still an hour and a half still to go here, but you can get your rating in right here, right now, or not. It is up to you. So back on your screen momentarily. Do not worry about that one, guys. Don't worry about that one.
Nia Jax is just smiling with glee as she watches her protege take down Bayley. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. Lash Legend, who has dominated most of this matchup, finds herself in a bit of trouble now against Bayley. And I like this urgency we're seeing out of Bayley. The role model realizes she isn't going to have much of a window to inflict offense on Lash Legend, so you got to strike while you have the chance. A week from Saturday, WrestleMania. Uh-oh. She's going for that sunset flip, and Lash Legend just overpowered Bayley, drove her into the corner. Now, oh, what a backbreaker. You can't teach power. And Bayley kicks out. And as talented and skilled as Bayley is, it's obviously tough to game plan for power as well. I know how much time Bayley spends trying to strategize before a matchup. But then you get in there and you experience the power firsthand of someone like Lash Legend. It's tough to deal with. It's tough to collect your thoughts and call an audible when you think. Bayley has been effective against competitors in the past. I mentioned her ring with Nia Jax earlier tonight. Here now is the cover by Lash Legend. Stacks her up and a kick out. But I think there's definitely a difference in style between.
Back on your screen, just to the side, just to here. Still calling the action. Lash Legend still in control. We're back on your screens momentarily. Load up those comments. I want to hear from you. Sound off right now. Get yourself promoted. Get yourself over. Get your stuff in. Get your bit in right now.
Both incredibly effective, as Bayley will attest to. Bayley again just trying to survive right here in this matchup. As someone a week from Saturday, WrestleMania begins as the fatal 4-way for the tag titles. Legend and Nia Jax upset with that because remember, Corey, they do not have to be pinned or submitted to lose the goal. First team to gain pinfall or submission will win. So the champs can almost be looked at as a champion's disadvantage. Exactly, and that's what Nia and Lash were upset about. Now Bayley threw right to the face of the Legend, driving her into the corner. Now Bayley again.
Oh, Lash Legend with a drop kick hit beautifully to perfection, almost on the button, almost on the chin of Lash Legend, but Lash Legend trying to turn it around to it as Bayley moves to the top. Off that third rope. What's going to happen here? Oh, the elbow from the top to the back of the head of Lash Legend.
Kick out by Legend.
Lash Legend kicking out. Bayley needing the 3. She didn't quite get it on that occasion.
Boom. The elbow right to the small of Legend's back, I believe. Very effective, but not enough to finish the job yet. Now Bayley unloading on Legend. And I like this side of Bailey. We haven't seen this much recently. Just, oh no! Nia Jax behind the official's back. Just tripped up Bailey.
Nia Jax out here looking on, tripping up Bailey for the cause an advantage for Last Legend. Valkyrie taking it, trying to take out Nia Jax, but getting slammed into the ring apron, the hardest part of the ring apron, the hardest part of the ring. But here comes Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair out here, and then he's to crack open the people's window. The one that he is still rocking here. Bailey to the top. What is the thing? What he's running through her mind, through her cerebral.
It's going to take in WrestleMania. The roll ball has a little bit of daylight. Yeah, but Last
Legend there to meet Bailey. A big right hand from the track from happening. Last Legend maybe looking to survive the fight another day, perhaps.
I don't know what Lash is thinking here, but it could end this entire matchup.
Lash looking for a super plex. And
Cover now.
1, 2, 3. My helmet like you. Here's your winner, Bailey.
Hey, guess what? Fire with fire. I gotta agree with you, Cole. Credit where it's due. We saw Nia interfere a few moments ago. She got away with it, but it didn't lead to the result she so desired. And here's the other thing, Corey. You can pull that off at WrestleMania. No disqualifications in a fatal four-way match. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to take you back to the shocker from last week. Seth Rollins. I'm supposed to be afraid. I'm standing here in my hometown. I fear no man.
I do need to discard these just to sign me to a trash can of sorts. I need a trash can of sorts. Let me take on my very expensive jacket. Get ready for it.
Charges against Seth Rollins. After Rollins was put to sleep last week by the career.
We hear from Seth Rollins. Oh, next year.
In Houston.
I'll get some more snacky doodles. You go ahead and enjoy this. And Dan Housen out here has got a slammy. He's won a slammy somehow, somewhere.
Very evil. And I won, speaking of, for being the most evil, the most rich, the most handsome, and a bunch of other crap, but it's great. So, bear with me. I promised myself I wouldn't get emotional. I would like to thank for my acceptance speech.
Danhausen out here with his acceptance speech, dabbing his eyes with money.
Not Tory Rhodes who keeps ruining my merchandises. We have Mr. Hemsley, Triple Hemsley I call him. We've got the
Hemsley.
Speaking of which, enough about Danhausen. I think it's time to thank you. What do you say? All right. Well, let's see what's under this little. Or it's not even hidden. It's just Danhausen's new toy tag. That's great. So you already know what's coming. Free T-shirts. Oh yeah. All right.
And a big T-shirt cannon. Again from Danhausen. Free T-shirt, says Danhausen.
Whoa. Whoa, is it broken again? Wrong way.
Wrong way. Slow. Just fired out. I don't think that was meant to happen.
You go that way to the merch stand to buy my shirt, because I am out. Shot me in front of this WrestleMania sign right there. Boom. All right, great. Hold on. Come with me. Back to the
Closest you'll ever get to WrestleMania.
right. Oh.
I can't wait to see you sit down with him, Mike Wallace.
No, I can't give you my teeth. However, if you don't love that Danhausen,
You are cursed. Still silvery funny. Silvery funny. In the wrong way again.
We're at WrestleMania 12 nights away, and we are in the Bayou City, downtown Houston, Texas.
Silvery funny, even though he does it every week.
Center, home to the NBA's Houston Rockets, and tonight home to Monday Night Raw. And like every Monday, all the stars are out in H-Town. That is D'Amico Ryans, the head coach of the Houston Texans, in the house, enjoying Raw with us tonight. And so is one half of UGK, the Underground Kings. So Bun B is here in the Toyota Center. And so is the world's strongest man.
Mark Henry in the crowd, the WWE Hall of Famer.
I have a great time every time we come to Houston. Have you ever flushed the river? There's a little bridge you can walk on. There's a big red button, and you hit it, and the river flushes. It's amazing. I'm not making fun of it. Nonetheless, I can't believe that this is the first WrestleMania without the presence of the late, great Hulk Hogan. Now, no matter what you think about the man, we wouldn't be celebrating 42 years of WrestleMania this year. In fact, we never would have had WrestleMania without the immortal Hulk Hogan. We learn more about his life and times in a brand new documentary coming up on Netflix.
Hulk Hogan documentary. I'll be watching that. Will you guys be watching? Let me know. Sound off in the comments below. Let me know here.
And wrestling, you should be remembered from all the wars you've been and everything you've done. Some people hate me, but from God, I think people want to know the truth. Who was this guy really? Oh, that's the hardest part, standing up. I really was here for a reason more than just wrestling.
The fans liked believing Hulk was Superman.
Is it art? Is it fakery? What is it?
Life was so clear. Where did that life go? The mistakes shone through.
Most of us think of Hulk Hogan as the king of the ring. But was there a sinister side to his success?
What Hogan preaches is apparently not what he practices.
I was throwing pretty hard partying, and maybe I was drunk, maybe I was hot. I don't know what to tell you.
It's kind of like a recipe for disaster.
There are millions of kids that believe in me and what I stand for.
You're a liar. The character was so strong. Terry got lost along the trip.
Hulk Hogan is
torn down everything that he once built. Really want me to tell the truth? Okay. Sure, I know where all the bodies are buried.
Well, you gotta be watching this one, bro. This one, brother.
People. That's all I know. I can't predict what the final act of the story is going to be. But the legend of Hulk Hogan will live forever.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins.
We know Seth Rollins has a date a week from Saturday at WrestleMania. The surprise attack last week by the ring general, the career killer Gunther, has set up this match. Rollins, Gunther, at WrestleMania. Two of the most highly skilled pro wrestlers in the world colliding on the grandest stage of them all. And Rollins, no doubt, has a lot on his mind in the wake of last Monday at the Garden. Yeah!
So rolling down it on the stick.
I've been waiting to hear you say that damn song. And let me say this with my full chest. I am back. And in less than 2 weeks at WrestleMania, I go 1-on-1 with the ring general Gunther. And Houston, I gotta be honest with you, I'm still trying to put the pieces together to figure out how we got here. Because Gunther and me, we don't have a long history. There's no personal issue between myself and Gunther. But over the past week, I've been running it through my head.
So everyone's wondering why? Why did Gunther attack him?
What I can come up with is that Gunther has entered into some sort of business relationship with Paul Heyman. Let me put this as plain as I can. I've got 2 missions in my head. One of them is to take back the title that I never lost. My World Heavyweight Championship.
Seth Rollins, I am the World Championship he never lost.
The second is to kill the Vision.
He also wants to kill the Vision.
Logan Paul, Austin Theory, they've got themselves in some sort of blood feud with the Samoans. I know that's not going to end well for them. Breaker on the shelf. Bronson Reed on the shelf. Paul Heyman left to his own defense. I knew he was going to try to find somebody to protect him. And so I put Brock Lesnar on a silver platter for over Femi. You're all right about that. That man is the future, no doubt about it. But I don't want to talk about the future. I want to talk about right now. So, Gunther, if you are listening to me, if it is your intention,
Seth Rollins addressing
your purpose,
Gunther.
maintain a business relationship with Paul Heyman, if it is your intention to be a shield for Paul Heyman, then this may be business for you. But you have made it very personal for me.
Rollins saying this is personal. Oh, Gunther's there. Crowd's going wild. There he is. Oh, Rollins. Oh, with the stomp, Gunther escaping. Suicide dive onto Gunther. Oh, Rollins running to the announce table. Oh. Adam Pearce, referees, officials, agents, running and trying to separate. Oh, a big boot by Gunther to the skull. Hit beautifully to perfection. Right on the chin, right on the bottom.
Career killer took advantage. Seth is heading in to dangerous territory in WrestleMania. The man who's ended the career of Goldberg and Cena and AJ Styles. Gunther would love to destroy Rollins. Come on!
Gunther in the back. Running into Paul Heyman, of course.
I don't know why you did what you did in Madison Square Garden, because to my knowledge, there's nothing personal between you and Seth Rollins. So, sir, all I can say to you is I owe you a very big thank you.
Well, it's obviously very personal to Seth Rollins, which I'm glad about because it's very personal to me as well. Just not for the reasons he's thinking of. To you. You owe me so much more than a very big thank you.
Paul Heyman owes Gunther very much more than a big thank you.
If it wasn't for Paul Heyman, then why is Gunther doing this? Why would Gunther take out Rollins 2 weeks in a row? And the other thing is, remember the last time Paul Heyman owed someone a favor. Nonetheless, this has been quite the night on Monday Night Raw, and still to come. Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar will be in the ring face to face to officially sign the contract for their match at WrestleMania. What the hell's going to happen when you got Lesnar and Oba in the ring again? I will tell you, and I were talking earlier today, this is a matchup that is built for WrestleMania. Also at WrestleMania, Liv Morgan takes on Stephanie McCare for the World Championship. Last week, Liv Morgan called out Stephanie.
We go ahead and play this. They're going to Liv Morgan's to what happened last week. So let me play this, and I'll be back on your screen momentarily. That is right, ProCT, going to one, ProCT, going to one. I'll be back on your screen momentarily.
To even the odds and take the advantage back to the Judgment Day.
Liv Morgan, ese tinte rubio debió quemarte el cerebro si piensas que hacer bromas acerca de mi madre después de la secundaria es inteligente. ¡Tu madre es basura! Sé que puedes hacerlo mejor que eso. But if you want to play dirty, I will play dirty. You are a pathetic, cheap, brainless bitch who talk a lot but say nothing. Hablas más de lo que realmente haces aquí. Estás desesperada buscando un propósito y lo único que haces es intentar arreglar los traumas con tu padre con una basura de hombre que incluso está celoso del éxito de su propio padre. Mi propósito, inspirar a niñas y a mujeres en todo el mundo a forjar su propio camino sin importar dónde nacieron. Tú dijiste que de donde tú vienes te enfrentas apenas te ven. De donde yo vengo ni siquiera lo verás venir. Y eso también va para la pequeña cobarde de Roxanne. In Vegas, you will never get your hands on the Women's World Championship. Because at WrestleMania, I'm taking you where no one can follow. Bienvenida a mi infierno, Morgan.
After weeks of sneak attacks, the war of words continues to escalate. It all comes to a head in Las Vegas as La Primera, Stephanie McCare, defends her Women's World Championship against the winner of the Royal Rumble match, Liv Morgan. Another man with a match at WrestleMania. A man who will not rest on his laurels. Intercontinental Champion Penta set for 6-man tag team action. Live next. Corey, how can you not love this man? As I mentioned moments ago, will not rest on his laurels. Now listen, I'm the new Intercontinental Champion. I can sit back and relax, but no, what does he do? He puts himself in a ladder match at WrestleMania. Penta loves to do more than anything. This man loves to fight. He loves to compete. He now loves to defend his gold. The first ever Mexican-born intercontinental champion. And so proud to represent his people.
So next up, we've got Penta, Javon Evans, and Dragon Lee versus El Grande, a Los Americanos. Who you got?
This coming Saturday night, WWE on YouTube. But that also presents a great risk to Penta, because if Penta loses in Intercontinental Gold in AAA this Saturday, it may be the king.
Lots of people side taking a couple of minutes to myself, taking a breather, collecting my thoughts.
Trust me, if you're not familiar
I'm
with
sitting here off to the people's side, guys.
Attitude a bit. While we're talking about AAA, for my money, I don't know if there's anyone on the WWE roster who has benefited quite as much as Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee truly reconnected with himself. Dragon found himself once again, heading down to AAA, got back in touch with his Lucha Libre roots, and it's really set this man's career ablaze. And what a barn burner he had against Seth a couple of weeks ago. The Intercontinental Championship on the line. That battle was Gunther last month. Really woke up Dragon Lee in many ways, and he now enters his very first WrestleMania and his very first ladder match in his career. He beat Grayson Waller to qualify. And what's interesting is Penta's teaming with two men he'll be defending the title against in the ladder match a week from Saturday. He'll also be facing someone who was excluded and isn't very happy about it. Javon Evans, who enters his very first WrestleMania a week from Saturday. First of many, no doubt about it. The stakes could not be any higher. Look at this field. The Intercontinental Championship being defended in a ladder match. Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, Penta, Rusev, and J.D. McDonough. It's interesting because Evans and Dragon Lee have never been in a ladder match in their career. Penta has been in one. Money in the bank.
A few seconds ago, I could go stream momentarily, but Penta, Dragon Lee, and Javon Evans out here.
To qualify for the ladder match. Dragon Lee, we mentioned, qualified for the ladder match by beating Grayson Waller. These three men on the exact same page tonight. But come WrestleMania, it will be every man for himself with the Intercontinental Gold. The six-man tag team matchup here tonight. Of course, Los Americanos, led by El Grande Americano. And we learned earlier tonight, and also on social media over the weekend, that they're not happy that El Grande Americano didn't have the opportunity to qualify for this ladder match at WrestleMania.
Here comes Los Americanos, ready for this one. So coming in here. It's coming back on your screen.
You're talking about the rating. Ray De Reyes in AAA, El Grande Americano.
It is the man himself, Red Billy Dog F8, chiming in. Hope you have a great day. I am having a good day so far. How's your tooth? What day are you having, Billy? Of course, guys, go and check out Billy's channel, REW Raid Extreme Wrestling, an E-Fed online company. May want to get involved. If you do, let Billy know. Go and check out Billy's t-shirts, protein tees as well. You'll get a shout out on his show, and the money for the cancer t-shirt goes to a cancer charity. Also, go and check out ROW Reality of Wrestling Booker T's company. Where Billy is a training referee and referee and wrestle training wrestler. You can see him on a show. Don't buy a ticket, but let's get on with the action here. Bella's standing much of the way. Here we go. Let's go already. The action is underway. Jovan Evans showing his quickness. Covington's looking on backstage.
Take my word for it. Kobe was grinning ear to ear watching Jovan do his thing. Oh, Grande Americano. Oh, and what a running kick. Some people don't like good advice. Rio and Bravo making their presence known on the outside. One action, and a cross body by the high flyer Jovan Evans. Rio was able to get out of the way just in time.
Oh, painted on this super kick.
Sandwich on the apron, and where are we, Cole? Jovan's gonna fly! And Dragon Lee following suit. And Penta.
Penta suicide dive, risking it all. High risk, high reward.
Come on, Cole, stay with us. Again, I cannot imagine what Jovan Evans and Penta and Dragon Lee are going to do in that ladder match at WrestleMania. It is going to be spectacular. And here comes the Intercontinental Champion. Air traffic control from Harry Reid on standby in Las Vegas. You know, Penta knocked off El Grande Americano in the Intercontinental Championship match a few weeks back. Again, Penta, I talked about this earlier. Man, he does not rest on his laurels, does he? He says, okay, I'm the Intercontinental Champion. I can sit back and relax. But no, what does he do? He decides to get involved in a
Into the motion break we are. Billy, get more comments in. Anybody else get comments in? Let me hear from you. I'll start, put your comments on screen. If you want to get yourself over channel, podcast, whatever it is, YouTube show. It is your time to get your comments in and sound off.
Picked himself out of poverty because of the wrestling business and lucha libre.
We're into the commercial break. Action is flowing nicely. Dragon Lee in control, going back and forth, trading bros, trading punches. Bombs are being dropped on Monday night. 12 days away from WrestleMania.
Here comes Jovan Evans. Jovan Evans wins the championship at WrestleMania. He will be the youngest to ever win a singles title at WrestleMania. The youngest in history. Incredible feat for sure. It's going to be Jovan. Oh, what
Oh, Jovan Evans taking a hard shot there.
In his career.
My picture took in a bump. He took in a bump off the wall. And he has 1 second to sort that out.
All the dancing and everything. Bravo Rio. Not afraid to make it ugly, like a little Sangre Chicano. That was a luchador goal. Sangre Chicano. Making sure. Hey, you can practice all that this coming Saturday at a AAA where again Penta will make history Saturday night. The first ever defense of the WWE Intercontinental Championship in AAA.
Commercial break still going along here. But Jovan needs to tag in the worst way, as I like to say, as Los Americanos and El Grande in control. El Grande just tagging in, getting a tag there.
This past Saturday night, where we had 2 traditional Lucha Trios matches. Those are still available on WWE's YouTube channel. Here's the cover, Americano, and a kick out at 2 by Evans.
Well, if you're still around, how's your tooth? How are you been? How's your day been? What have you been up to? Going back at the commercial break now.
Six-man tag team action on
This action still going along here.
The Intercontinental Champion Penta dragging away against Los Americanos. This is Ryo and Penta. Sling blade by the champ. Here comes Bravo.
Backbreaker by Penta. Roll through. Double DDT on Los Americanos.
DDT. Mind-bending offense from the Intercontinental Champion tag made.
Tag to Dragon Lee. Three-side dynamite. Crossbody by Penta to the outside. Dragon Lee the drop kick to the face of Ryo.
Muscle up. Look at the Styles Clash.
Look at the Styles Clash. Rather than to save Ryo.
Oh, the headbutt from the real El Grande Americano takes down Dragon Lee. And that's loaded. I don't know, Cole. I'm not that close.
Ryo coming off the top. Comes with a loaded mask. Now they headbutt to Dragon Lee. Front splash. Javon. Got a Penta there to break up the count. Penta, Javon even tripping over the rope there. Javon gets a goose by El Grande. Javon looking at wall line. Breaking the peg with a kick. Goes the corner with a shot to the back. Looks like a loaded mask to the back of Javon.
Ready to swept the legs right out from underneath Ryo. Uh-oh. Hey, Dragon Lee!
Dragon Lee now. Oh! Here comes Bravo. Into the Styles Clash. Ah. 1, 2, El Grande there to break things up.
That made Javon Evans now legal for his team. Everybody getting involved. And Dragon Lee with a Hurricane Rana. Down goes Americano. Keep your eyes on the Intercontinental Champion. Oh, Mexican Destroyer on the apron. Even Javon Evans couldn't believe it. Get bouncy. Oh, gee.
OG Cutter. 1, 2, 3, and here are your winners. Penta, Dragon Lee, and Javon Evans.
Again, I shudder to think what Evans is going to do in a ladder match. You and me both. The young OG getting higher than Bad News Barrett on a scissor lift. The OG Cutter taking down Bravo Americano, picking up the win. But come WrestleMania, all three of these teammates will be competing for.
Oh, Rey Mysterio's back.
The Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio, is here. We did commentary together Saturday night. Rey saying anything about being in Houston. If you knew you'd like it.
Y qué pinche orgullo nos hace sentir a toda la raza como Intercontinental Champion. How this ladder match at WrestleMania has the potential to be one of the greatest ladder matches.
Rey Mysterio already on the stick.
Last year, I missed WrestleMania due to an injury. And well, this year, I actually just spoke to Adam Pearce. And we both agreed on one thing. This ladder match at WrestleMania is missing one more person.
Is Rey in the ladder match?
It's missing Rey
Misterio.
Whoa!
Mi reycito, let's make history.
Rey Mysterio muscle is 619. Drop it down. It's in the lava.
WrestleMania with a man who's had some of the greatest ladder matches in WWE history. The Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio, joins the fray at WrestleMania. This is going to be absolutely incredible. I could not agree with you anymore. I didn't think anything was missing from WrestleMania, but when you have the option to put a Hall of Famer the caliber of Rey Mysterio on the grandest stage in the world,
1 second to refresh myself. 1 second, guys.
this is going to be awesome. It's unbelievable. 12 nights away, a week from Saturday, WrestleMania, and of course, one of the main events for the WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. We showed you earlier tonight how Pat McAfee decided to throw a wrench into things in one of the most bizarre sequences in WWE history. But later in the night, Cody Rhodes would have his response.
What else? Other stuff what happened on SmackDown. Let me play another ad here. Give me 1 second. I need to delete.
McAfee, you stoner, grifter, Logan Paul without muscles.
Let me go ahead and play this stuff.
Everyone who represents you and I know who I'm talking to can kiss my ass. Hyper Randy Orton at WrestleMania. Former tag champs are here. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, and they've got revenge on their mind against Jade Cargill's henchwomen, Big Bad Fiction.
Will be the main event of WrestleMania. What is this club WWE? We're going to find out soon. What is it, guys?
Houston, I am here with Bayley.
Now, Caddy Kelly is doing Bayley and Lara Valkyria. So let me go ahead and play
On SmackDown on Friday, you guys
this.
are excited about going to WrestleMania, but after tonight. At WrestleMania. We are the
All right, Posing T's going 1, Posing T's going 1. We take another minute and 30 seconds.
Walking out your new
Break.
team champion.
Refresh myself. Collect my thoughts.
For me, we know how much those women's tag team titles mean to me. I'm a former 2-time women's tag team champion. Lyra is a former women's tag team champion. And this whole year, we've been fighting to be in the spot that we're in right now. This whole year, we've been knocking on doors. We've been kicking walls down. We've been begging Adam Pearce. But some people don't know how to get the job done. And when they don't do something right, you got to do it yourself. And that's exactly what Bayley and Lyra did tonight. Tonight proved that we're willing to do whatever it takes to be victorious, to do whatever it takes so people take us seriously, so people realize who the hell we are, because we're tired of sitting in the back. We're tired of waiting our turn. We're tired of being told what to do, because we're making the rules now. Lash, Nia, Charlotte, Alexa, Brie, Nikki, Bella Twins, I don't care what your name is, because our names
and Lyra Valkyria, and you can call us the future women's tag team champions. Well, confidence personified. Let's get back to the action on Monday Night Raw.
Well, this is a can't miss. Hey, Triple H, what do you want to talk about? The Chief Content Officer of WWE, the Hall of Famer, Triple H, joins Cody Rhodes this week. Available on the WWE Podcast Network. We'll take it back to earlier tonight. LA Knight one-on-one with Austin Theory, Logan Paul, and I Show Speed at ringside. As LA Knight sent his opposition into the ring, Logan Paul did in fact shove I Show Speed into LA Knight. My view is obstructed. I was on Tag Team Championship guard duty at the moment. So your view wasn't obstructed here because I Show Speed had nowhere to go. He tried to elude LA Knight with a great move, but LA Knight said, Speed lucky he didn't blow out two quads getting in the ring in that manner. But he was trapped in the clutches of LA Knight until Logan Paul would hit the scene just long enough for Austin Theory to apply the pressure and pick up a win on the road to WrestleMania. Yeah, but then the Usos had enough. Speed cost them the tag title. So Jimmy and Jay say, hey, listen, why don't we try to deliver a 1D here? The Usos certainly had a 1D lined up for the megastar streamer I Show Speed, but Logan Paul would come to the aid of his friend and save Speed from sure disaster. And then LA Knight had something to say.
In WrestleMania, I'm talking Logan Paul, Austin Theory, I Show Speed. Whether you want to or not, you're in this, and you really stepped in it, because you're in this with the Usos, and you're in this with LA Knight. So I want to know what you got to say, Adam Pearce. What do you got to say? Hey, Speed, I told you you should have went home, but now you're going to WrestleMania, because it is official.
So it is official for WrestleMania. It is a six-man tag team matchup. The Usos and LA Knight against Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and I Show Speed. And here's the problem for Speed. Whenever he's been involved in a premium live event in the past, things have not gone very well for Mr. Speed. Well, I can't imagine they'll go any better for I Show Speed, considering he was only recently cursed by Danhausen. It was all that guy's fault. Weird guy with the makeup and teeth.
In a few seconds, guys. A few seconds. I'll be right here. Stream one, so we just don't know all right.
It's going to feel like an earthquake in here in a matter of moments, because Obafemi and Brock Lesnar are going to sign the contract for their match at WrestleMania. I'll show you what happened in the Garden last week.
2 weeks ago, Brock Lesnar was disrupted by Seth Rollins. Last week, Brock was not much to fight. Well, tonight, if you notice, Brock Lesnar is dressed to fight. Enough! Obafemi! Get your ass out here right now! Actually, gentlemen,
So next, we're gonna Obafemi and Brock Lesnar in a contract signing. So we'll go down in his contract signing.
The ruler is on the hunt for the beast incarnate on the showcase of the immortal. WrestleMania, two gladiators will collide as Oma Femi goes one-on-one with Brock Lesnar. And still to come, we make it official and sign the contract tonight.
Or this is like a powder keg, and you're waiting for that fuse that's finally.
Oh, it's not okay. So I was wrong. Up next is Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus Beef on the Meechin. Who you got?
The former tag champs are in action. Rhea's back on Raw. Tag action live next. Boy, it's good to see Rhea back on Raw. Of course, she's been busy over on Friday Night SmackDown, won the Elimination Chamber, and has the opportunity now to face the Storm, Jade Cargill, for the WWE Women's Championship a week from Saturday's WrestleMania. A showdown between two of the most physical women this game has ever seen. The bright lights of Las Vegas.
We'll be once again back on your screens momentarily. How you think Raw is going? We're into commercial break, so go ahead and take your eyes on to this.
On Friday, the 29th of May, we spent a couple of nights in Turin. Cannot wait for this clash in Italy. And of course, Monday Night Raw. Then we have some live events in France, Portugal, and back to Spain once again. Second half of the tour picks up with SmackDown in Bologna, Italy, Rome, Italy, and Florence, Italy, with a couple of live events. Monday Night Raw in Paris, and then 2 weeks after that, we're in London for Monday Night Raw.
Do go ahead, share, like, subscribe, share, like, subscribe.
Las Vegas will host the 2026 WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony.
Right, going to bring momentarily to call this tag team option.
9 o'clock Pacific time. That is a week from Friday, honoring AJ Styles, Demolition, Stephanie McMahon, Dennis Rodman, Psycho Sid, and Bad News Brown. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster.
Yo, we were once a family, but you tried to take everything away from me. お前は自分勝手にこの絆をぶっ壊して家族をバラバラにしたよな。お前が出て行った後も帰りまでわしから奪おうとしたよな。愛してたんやで、あんたのことを。わしが WWE に来たんはお前と帰りのために道を急に開くためやったんや。
Got Asuka in a pre-tape package now. Promo package.
全部愛があったからやったことや。でもな、気づいたわ。愛しすぎたんやな。お前はわしの優しさにつけ込んだんや。利用したんや、わしを。ほんでわしの心臓をえぐり出そうとしたんや。許されへんな。わしはいつまでもお前の先輩や。いいよ、先輩としてな、リングで最後の教えを叩き込んだれ。I will take everything away from you.
Interesting. Io listened, of course, to that because she's in the ring getting set for this tag match. Rhea Ripley involved as well. You see Jade Cargill out there, the current WWE champion. Rhea and Jay on a collision course for the WWE Women's title at WrestleMania. Corey, I still cannot figure out this whole relationship between B-Fab, who's going to start this match off against Rhea Ripley, and Michin and Jade Cargill. They were bitter enemies for the longest time. You ever hear the old saying, if you can't beat them, join them, Cole?
Bella's starting much of the way. Here we go. Let's go.
Dominated by the storm of suffering at the hands of Jade Cargill, and they finally realized it's better to align ourselves with a champion to be part of the storm than to be run over by it. Rhea Ripley with a score to settle after what happened this past Friday.
Rhea bringing in Michin.
And after the matchup, B-Fab and Jade Cargill beat down Rhea before Io Sky helped out her old friend. Michin out to the feet of the champion. B-Fab taking advantage, looking for the cover. Several right hands. You know, I find it difficult to believe. Jade Cargill talks a lot about herself, how she is the business, and she is the champion, and she is the storm, yet she's got to surround herself with B-Fab and Michin.
Rhea taking elbow strikes to B-Fab trying to fight back.
Calling them henchwomen, Cole. How about something a little more creative, a little more clever, less insulting? A couple of baddies out here in support of Jade Cargill. And here's the couple on Rhea and a kick out. Well, they're doing Cargill's bidding. There's no doubt about that. And I'd love to know what the deal was that was made between the champ and these two. Well, you wonder, I'll ask. You want me to ask? I don't want to bother Jade. Jade's right here. But I don't want to bother her. She's busy doing championship things right now. I'm sorry. Tell you to shut up. Look, I'm an expert analyst. I'm analyzing the situation accurately. I don't want to get slapped, so I'm not going to ask any questions. Last Legend already told you. She smells fantastic, though, Cole. I got to be honest.
Oh, B-Fab putting a fight back here. Rhea needs a title. What's where the light to say?
Nice kick there. B-Fab.
Defend off B-Fab, kick to her. B-Fab, Michin tagging in. Rhea, Io Sky tagging here. They're pushing the pace, pushing the action.
Jade knows she's going to
roll through, go out. Oh, no, stomp to the midsection.
Jade knows it's not going to be easy. She's not going to just roll through Las Vegas and roll out unscathed. Jade Cargill's preparing for the match of her career because she knows Rhea will bring it. Now, I'm not sure. Jade Cargill is thinking that. I think it's...
Quick on the side of the head.
You hear that, champ? Michael Cole doesn't think you're worried.
You can't hear me. Loud. I think she would agree with me on that point, Corey. Nonetheless, changes to the sky with a missile drop kick.
This guy going crazy, going mental, going bonkers, going bananas here.
Trying to teach EO one final lesson.
Yeah, that was a big up down on the big trim.
Man, it's been a great crowd, an incredible night. 12 nights away from WrestleMania in Houston. Nearly 12,000 on hand at the Toyota Center. And Io Sky and Rhea Ripley together again against Meechin and B-Fab. Jade Cargill, the WWE champ out here as well. And listen, I understand that Io and Rhea have had a great success in the past for the women's.
This guy didn't be Meechin's powerbomb to Io.
Stack up, kick out. Meechin and B-Fab are a newly thus, they've been training together a lot lately. They've been spending a ton of time under the tutelage of Jade Cargill, training, trying to come up with tag team strategy. They're arguably the fresher of the two duos in this matchup. Another cover attempt by Meechin. Look at the confidence of Meechin right now. It's like aligning your
Tag to B-Fab. We're in the commercial break portion of this one.
Greatly beneficial for both men's careers. Beautiful double suplex here, covered by B-Fab. B-Fab, who's just improved leaps and bounds over the last couple of years here in WWE. And we talked about it earlier tonight when it comes to Last Legend. You know, has cool. You're just waiting for her to sort of get comfortable and find that confidence.
People are trying to take it to Io Sky out in the corner. Io trying to fight back. And someone trying to get themselves over and promote their Twitch. Forget about them. The attention, the focus, the spotlight is on me and no one else. So you J Bronze Buddies, J right guy Buddies, get your candy asses out of here.
I think it's got all the potential to be one of the most physical women's matches in wrestling history. Not just WrestleMania history, not just WWE history. I'm talking about two powerhouses, two physical specimens who are ruthless, especially when there's gold on the line. Not going to be a lot of headlocks in this one. No, by no means am I expecting a technical masterpiece. I think it can get downright ugly. That's what makes me so excited. Covered by Meechin. Perhaps a bit arrogant, especially when you're dealing with somebody as decorated and dangerous as Io Sky. We mentioned earlier how important this match is for Jade, biggest match of her career. What about for Rhea Ripley? Who's made this, she's a badass, right? She's put everybody on notice for the past number of years. But what if she is bested by Cargill at WrestleMania? Does that destroy the aura of Rhea Ripley? If it happens at WrestleMania,
Tags have been tagged in. Seeing the offense, the battle, the match, the war, the wrestling, the action to Io Sky. I'll take a quick pee break.
How impressed have you been with B-Fab and Meechin in this tag match against the former tag team champion? Haven't you been listening to me since the bell rang? Call us. All I've done is wax poetic about the improvement of B-Fab and Meechin since aligning themselves with Jade Cargill, becoming part of the Storm themselves. You know, trying to make a tag and a nice clothesline delivery. Confidence can oftentimes be the missing ingredient in this game. You can know all the moves. You can have a cheap shot, but once you start believing in yourself, you become dangerous. Look at this. B-Fab under the skin of Rhea Ripley. That allows a double team now as the official Jessica Clark is dealing with Rhea. There's no doubt that Meechin has been one of the most dangerous competitors for a number of years.
Back here calling the action.
Look at Jade. Jade Cargill goes right after her WrestleMania opponent and doesn't allow Io to make a tag. Jessica Clark busy admonishing. Oh! Meechin and B-Fab. Now B-Fab, we're going to play Io Sky, turns it into a pinning combination. Yeah.
We got him. Here, your winners, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley.
Oh, man.
But Jade Cargill taking out Io Sky just like that.
And now directing traffic as Meechin and B-Fab beat down Io Sky. Calling the shots, letting B-Fab and Meechin do the heavy lifting tonight. But we know how comfortable Meechin is with kendo sticks, right? Oh, do we ever. And Rhea Ripley. Oh!
We want them coming back in. Meechin wielding that kendo stick like a lightsaber. But Jade Cargill staying on and going after Rhea Ripley. Taking the action, taking the brawlness, if that's a word, to her. B-Fab and Meechin holding Rhea back. And you see this guy waiting for that kendo stick across the stomach, across that midsection.
Will that be the fate of Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania? Rhea Ripley, Corey, may have met her match. Only time will tell. But there is a storm headed to Las Vegas with Rhea Ripley's name on it. Ripley attempting to her best friend Io Sky. Rhea had to watch.
Jade Cargill, B-Fab, Meechin walking away, standing tall here. We're going to take a little breather. Off to the people's side. Don't worry about it. Off to the people's side. Yeah.
And a reminder, don't miss Get Up tomorrow morning on ESPN, where the full Saturday and Sunday WrestleMania match breakdown will be revealed at 9:35 a.m. Eastern. You'll find out the full card for both nights, match by match. Get Up on ESPN Live at 9:30 tomorrow morning. And whether this one takes place on Saturday or Sunday, my advice to you is this: keep your eyes on the skies. As Penta puts his Intercontinental Championship on the line in a six-pack ladder match against Dragon Lee, Devon Evans, Rusev, J.D. McDonough, and just made official tonight, WWE and AAA Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio.
Dominic, J.D., congratulations, boys. That was a hell of a beat. You know, maybe I brought it upon myself. Maybe I'm the one to blame. I wanted to do this the easy way. I hoped we could play nice. But what should I expect from you when I'm the one who showed you how to play dirty? Well, playtime's over. Think you know me, Dominic? Really, you only know
He was from Finn Balor.
There's a side of me that I've never shown you before. A side that I very long time ago. That I thought was gone forever. You've awoken it. It's back. At WrestleMania,
Getting Demon Balor at Mania.
Deadbeat dad didn't have a title match. Just because he makes a pen. What is that? You know what? Don't even worry about it. You're gonna bring the IC title back to the Judgment Day. And as far as that deadbeat goes, I know how to take care of it. Let's go talk. You know what I did? A little something.
See you. Actually, just the person that I wanted to see. Do you think you could walk my everything okay? How are you? I'm good. Good. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your help last week.
Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez up in the back.
Thank you so much. But there is an elephant in the room that I think maybe we should talk about. Oh. Seth? Mm-hmm. I know that he brought you into the Judgment Day, Roxanne, but he turned his back on us and we just did what we needed to do. Do you understand that?
Oh, some of the gear taking out Liv and Roxanne. Oh, God! Fuck that TV up. We're getting Demon Balor at Mania.
Live on Monday Night Raw to sign the contract for their match at WrestleMania.
And here comes the game, Triple H.
This is such a historic moment. Our chief content officer, the Hall of Famer, Triple H, will be out here to watch over the proceedings.
Comes a game, Triple H and Adam Pearce.
Of these two gladiators who are going to throw down on the grandest stage of them all. Make it official live next.
We go to one more commercial break. So we go ahead and play this for you guys.
In the ring for what will be a monumental moment in WWE lore because we talked about it throughout the night. We may not make it to WrestleMania. There is a very real possibility that one of the two of them will do or suffer permanent damage.
Right, share, like, subscribe. Share, like, subscribe.
We are on the road to WrestleMania. For the excitement inside the Toyota Center tonight. I can't believe there's only one more Raw left. That's next week in Sacramento. Before we get to Vegas.
40 seconds left before this contract signing.
How'd you like to be these guys setting up the ring for the contract signing while your boss is in there getting the crowd all riled up. Hey, good on them. Everyone's having fun tonight in Houston. Inside the ring in front of nearly 12,000 in Houston tonight, General Manager Adam Pearce from Monday Night Raw and our Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque. These two men will oversee the contract signing for Corey, one of the most anticipated matches in recent memory for WrestleMania. Call them gladiators, call them juggernauts, call them behemoths. Physically speaking, one of the biggest matches in WrestleMania history. As the ruler, Oma Femi will attempt to do the unthinkable and put down the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Ladies and gentlemen, over the last couple of weeks, we have seen the birth of what promises to be a true clash of heavyweight titans at WrestleMania. That clash will be between Brock Lesnar and Oma Femi. And tonight, gentlemen,
Here comes Paul Heyman.
ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Tonight, a contract signing for the most highly anticipated match at WrestleMania in decades, if not ever. And as the greatest advocate, wise man, oracle manager in the history of this entire industry, thank you for your most irrelevant opinions. It is my honor to introduce to you the conqueror of the ruler. Because this is one ruler that just can't measure up. And he can't measure up to the real main event of WrestleMania, the Beast.
Brock Lesnar, here he comes.
Here's the problem, Corey, if you're Oma Femi. Brock Lesnar is pissed off. He's been backed into a corner. He has been embarrassed. He has been humiliated. He's on his heels. He finds himself in the
What?
position perhaps.
Why is a little thing of the end come up? Was it a raw finish? What?
And Brock Lesnar does not take too kindly.
We didn't get to see the contract signing. Hang on. What? What?
I don't know if Lesnar truly
The thing that kind of the graphics has come up. No, the at the end came up now. Okay.
Any fight you can dream up. The most decorated combat athlete in history. Lesnar wants to make the entire world forget that Oma has ever gotten the best of him under any circumstance. Lesnar's opponent at WrestleMania, the ruler, Oma Femi.
Ah, oh, the mocking Brock Lesnar. Oh, Brock going after Alba. Oh, Brock's then over into this ring post. Adam Pearce pulling security down. Oh, to the table. Ah, bro, there's a breaker free. He's not fighting the problem, the scrappling, the tusslings. Well, that is it, said and done. So my rating for this episode, this edition of Monday Night Raw, half thumbs up. You go ahead, share, like, subscribe, share, like, subscribe, share, like, subscribe, share, like, subscribe. I will see you guys for NXT, and always remember that it's Ricky J bringing the British bite to the